Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol FNMA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Done this analysis several times in the past, so that is where that red line up there is coming from. And that is still the overarching level of resistance. So if what I'm about to talk about actually plays out, then yeah, 270 could very well come into play again. But first, like I said, the pattern breakout's got to occur. So what is this pattern breakout I'm talking about? Well, let's first establish the context that, yeah, while the price did pull back, overall, the chart has put in this nice overall uptrending trend line right here, which is a nice little sign on the bull's part. And then the other interesting dynamic now going forward is that we have this area of resistance right here around 258. And if you go back through the history of things, you can see that this was a former area of support right there. And then this is just based on a foundational rule in charting when levels of support are broken and closed below. So right there is where that support was broken. They tend to act as resistance. And you can see that is where the price was rejected during the final 30 minutes. Another way maybe saying is, Clay, look, you're just way overcomplicating this. Just call this an ascending triangle. You have that right there. You have that right there. There's the ascending triangle. I wouldn't argue against that either. The point here being these are some bullish patterns that we're talking about. So while it's not a guarantee, I wish trading was that easy, that just because a bullish pattern was happening, that for sure the price is going up to 270 to do battle with it again. It's also not illogical to think that, hey, if the price can get a good solid breakout from the pattern on high volume, 270 may be within striking distance. So that's definitely, some dynamics here that a lot of people are wondering about, which I should note. I don't want any of this to come across like this is some great discovery on my part. I assure you, anybody that understands charts, uses charts, is going to be watching and wondering the same thing. And when you have a lot of eyeballs watching and wondering the same thing, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want. It can produce some pretty interesting price dynamics. So yeah, a lot of people are going to be watching this. So let's see how it plays out and see if the bulls can get the breakout to the upside. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.